What's up? I'm Jeff Haynes from Tech Bargains, and this is the video review of the Toshiba Satellite L55DT laptop. There are plenty of laptops out on the market, but finding the right one for you that manages to help you strike your work-play balance without costing a lot of money can be a challenge. Fortunately, Toshiba believes that it has exactly the right system for those budget-conscious consumers looking to strike this balance with the L55DT. But just how well did it perform? Here's our review. The satellite that we reviewed was powered by an AMD Quad Core A6-5200 processor running at 2 GHz. It came with 6 GB of RAM and was supplemented by AMD Radeon HD 8400 integrated graphics. It also came with a 750 GB hard drive spinning at 5400 RPM, and content was displayed on a 15.6-inch TruBright TFT display with a native resolution of 1366 by 768. The system packed a DVD Super Multi-Drive, stereo speakers with DTS sound, 2 USB 3.0 ports and 1 USB 2.0 port, HDMI out, and a memory card reader slot. The first thing we immediately noticed about the satellite was just how solidly built the laptop was as soon as we held it in our hands. While it's a bit on the thicker side, clearly moving away from the thinner Ultrabook profile that's currently popular, the system does seem like it can shrug off the incidental damage that can occur when you're transporting your computer from point A to point B. The hinges of the display are very well made and manage to hold the screen sturdily at any angle. The silver finish of the system on the outside of the computer and around the trackpad also repelled fingerprints. We found that the satellite was clearly built to work and handle things thrown at it without difficulty. The quad-core processor ensured that the machine ran quickly and efficiently, and we had no problems running multiple programs on the computer seamlessly. Additionally, we were able to squeeze 5 hours out of the battery on a single charge, and unlike some computers that bleed out the battery slowly once the machine is in sleep mode, the satellite maintained the charge perfectly. We also liked that the computer was packed with lots of ports, like the 2 USB 3.0 ports, one of which was a sleep and charge port for powering devices without turning on the system. Plus, we had options to throw system content onto a television or a larger screen thanks to the monitor and HDMI ports. We also liked that it packed other classic ports like separate microphone and headphone jacks, a memory card reader, and a network port, especially as more and more laptops are starting to phase some of these legacy items out. The screen was definitely a standout for the satellite. While the 15-inch display isn't true HD, and there is some glare when you look at it head-on, the visual quality of the display really stands out when you're looking at static images or watching movies and television shows. The screen is clear and vibrant, and content really looks great. Even better, screen angles are good at extreme sides, so you can gather multiple people around to watch content on the system. Another plus about the display is that it's touchscreen, and the size of the screen really makes interacting by touch a more tactile experience. Although you can switch back to the standard trackpad and keyboard when you have to, the inclusion of touchscreen functionality really helps the machine stand out. Speaking of the keyboard, the Plank is much different than some of the standard chiclet-style keyboards on many systems. The keys are larger than normal, which helps regardless of your finger size. The font on the keys is larger as well, which helps it stand out in darker settings. That's vital because the keyboard isn't backlit, so every little bit helps. Finally, the system is incredibly affordable. The machine is initially priced at $550 and can be further customized on Toshiba's website to suit your needs. However, we've also noticed that the price for the system is much lower currently, so you might be able to get the computer for a steal. Now, there were some elements of the satellite that we just couldn't like at all. Let's start with the audio, because we found that the speaker bar at the top of the keyboard produced all of the sound of the machine, and it was mediocre at best. The clarity and quality of music and movies just didn't work, especially with the volume turned to full, and the end result was that we really wanted external speakers or headphones to improve the sound. Another problem that we had with the computer was the trackpad, which wasn't so great. Multi-touch feedback on the pad wasn't particularly responsive, and we frequently had to push hard on the pad to make it register finger swipes. We know that you can't entirely rely upon the touchscreen all of the time, but the trackpad made us want to reach for an external mouse. Finally, while the system is clearly not trying to be an Ultrabook, the thickness and weight of the machine really made it feel a bit outdated. You're looking at a system that comes in at 5.6 pounds, so you'll need to make sure that your bag or your backpack has a lot more space to haul it around. The Toshiba Satellite L55DT was clearly designed for both work and play. The large number of ports, coupled with the solid battery life and the touchscreen functionality, made working on the computer an enjoyable experience. The display is very sharp, which meant that watching movies or videos during downtime was fun as well. While it did have some flaws, like the system weight, the poor audio, and the weak trackpad execution, the affordability of the computer, as well as the solid build quality, made it a good buy overall. As a result, we decided to give the Toshiba Satellite L55DT laptop a 4 out of 5. For the latest coupons and deals on systems like the Toshiba Satellite L55DT, be sure to check out techbargains.com/Toshiba. To enter our monthly giveaway, make sure you always check out techbargains.com/YouTube. And to watch our video unboxings, video reviews, and exclusive video features, be sure to go to techbargains.com/videos.